Welcome to the Vision by Protiviti interview. I'm Joe Cornick, Editor-in-Chief of Vision by Protiviti, a global content resource examining big themes that will impact the C-suite and executive boardrooms worldwide. Today, we're exploring the future of privacy, and I'm happy to welcome in Carol Li, Vice President of ISACA China, Hong Kong chapter, as well as the Deputy GM, Cybersecurity and Risk Management of Hang Lung Properties. For more than 25 years, Carol has been well known in the cybersecurity field, and her accolades include the 2021 Global 100 Certified Ethical Hacker Hall of Fame, as well as the 2023 Women in IT Asia Award. Carol will be sitting down today with my colleague, Michael Pang, APAC lead for Protiviti Technology Consulting. Michael, I'll turn it over to you to begin.
Thanks, Joe. Carol, really thank you for your time and thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, nice to meet all of you guys.
First of all, just kickstart in terms of talk about privacy. How can companies balance the needs of personalizing customer experience with actually growing demands and regulatory controls in privacy and data protection?
Well, in fact, this is a very valid question. Personally, I think companies implement privacy by design principle within their implementation system lifecycle is the best answer. Companies can be benefit from it naturally. Let's dive into a few examples that illustrate the power of privacy by design. Firstly, customer experience and privacy by design both have a common goal of forming a customer data lake or data dictionary. With a customer personal information dictionary built and maintained across the life cycle, the company can easily visualize the types of customer personal data collected, stored, and processed, and further use them to align their customer data analytics strategies, tailor their services, minimize duplicate entry efforts of customers, while improving customer experience without compromising on privacy protection. Another aspect of privacy by design approach is its proactive natures that will benefit the company. By integrating privacy consideration into design of system and processes, company can address privacy issue at an early stage rather than retrofitting privacy protection after the fact. When personal information is adequately anonymized or de-identified, this not only enhances data protection, but also fosters digital trust and customer confidence, which is invaluable in today's business environment.
Interesting. A lot of the things that Carol you mentioned could be considered best practice. While we have different regulations in Asia Pacific or in Hong Kong with the PDPO, do you think the government or regulatory body needs to embed some of this into the regulations? And how do you think those bodies and even government actually play a role in shaping or regulating the data privacy in the future?
Yeah, sure. The government and regulatory bodies certainly play a pivotal role in shaping the futures of data privacy. Their influences can be crucial in introduce like technical frameworks and guidelines that drive adoption and assist compliance. These frameworks are essential as they provide clear direction for business to protect individual privacy rights while enabling responsible data use. Regulatory body can also incentivize business to focus on privacy by requiring privacy engineering professional qualification for companies that handle massive personal information. Similarly, we have seen like qualification requirement for security professional in critical infrastructure, right? Unfortunately, unlike cybersecurity, privacy by design has only a few global professional qualifications as of now. We, ISACA, is an organization dedicated to promoting digital trust and offering the Certified Data Privacy Solution Engineer CDPSE certification. This certification is tailored for IT professionals responsible for integrating data privacy into technology platform. It encouraged the adoption of privacy design principle and privacy enhanced technologies in managing data privacy program. As far as I'm aware, IAPP is another organization also provides privacy certification for legals and other professional persons. If qualification requirement can be mandated, personally, I believe there should have more educational players join the market to shape the culture of privacy. By then, data privacy and protection mindset can be ingrained into every aspect of business and different job functions.
No, that's very valid. I think it's very important to actually create a sort of a professions pool of resources for data privacy, similar to the one that the industry created for cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Tension up a little bit. In terms of key challenges facing business today or in the future, a lot of organizations are having global presence, global operations. What do you think is a challenge now and even in the future in terms of complying with global data privacy regulations? Because just within Asia Pacific, we have very different mindset or even set of approach in the data privacy regulations. How can business have an easier time to comply with different regulations?
In fact, across most data privacy professionals that I talked to before, business with operation in multiple countries face a significant challenge, which is the regulation of personal information, anonymization, and re-identification definition in different data privacy regulations. Let's take patient information as an example to illustrate. Patient information usually refer to patient name, address, government ID card numbers, personal particulars, and medical history. If we assign each patient with a patient ID, remove all direct identifier like names, address, ID card number, and also remove the indirect identifier like date of birth. It can be considered as anonymized status in some countries, but not in EU and mainland China, as EU and mainland China regulation has explicitly stated re-identification and relinkability with additional information does not meet anonymization requirement. So looking ahead, I think similar regulation variation challenges will keep evolving as more and more countries around the world introduce update their data privacy regulation when new technology emerge. Business will stay agile and adaptive to ensure the compliance into all different regulations.
So I think that one of the biggest challenge would be having the data privacy team to really keep up to date and actually fully aware of the slight differences between different regulations so that they know, okay, what I can do here and what I can't do here. So that the difference can be very small. So keeping up to speed and even sort of keeping into the details, I think that's going to be a big challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
Carol, you mentioned new technologies, and I'm sure that none of this new technology interviews cannot avoid talking about AI. So with the rise of AI and big data, how do you think is the landscape of data privacy will change in the next 5 to 10 years? I know 10 years is a big time in AI space.
Although I don't have a crystal ball, but in the next 5 to 10 years, I foresee digital trust will undoubtedly take center stage in the landscape of data privacy, particularly with the increasing influence of AI and big data. As AI systems and big data rely on vast amounts of information, then the possibility of re-identification and relinkability with additional information that we just talked about in the big data and AI environment will be much, much higher. And most countries will also enact AI law in the next few years. This AI law will definitely intersect with data privacy. as AI basically is one type of automated decision making, right? However, unlike general personal information regulation that emphasize on legitimate use, AI regulation may also prohibit some of the use of like biometric data if this biometric data in the AI system may introduce societal bias, if they can infer emotion, categorize individuals based on face, based on voice recording. When AI become more deeply integrated into our daily life, ensure data privacy will be paramount in preserving human rights, preventing unauthorized surveillance, and also preventing identity theft. Another pressing issue that I observe when in the age of the AI is the personal information for AI model training data without proper consents. Enterprise, if they use personal information as the training data for AI system, will face a digital trust concern, especially when data subjects exercise their right. We all know we training an AI model by updating and removing certain personal information is not a small investment.
Yeah, it's definitely apart from training, even the usage of AI in terms of serving the customers. Customer may actually say a lot of their personal information, tell the AI chatbot the names and informations. The capturing and destroying, the ensuring where it's being shared and so forth is going to be quite difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
Last but not least, with technology continuing to evolve, as well as the data privacy law being sort of increased or strengthened, what do you think are the proactive steps the organizations could take to quote unquote future proof their data privacy practice across different technology and different platforms?
I think firstly, enterprise must embrace a proactive and continuous approach to clarify their data privacy accountability and responsibility so that they can ensure data collection transparent, secure data against cyber threat, and also empower individuals with control over their own personal information.
Yes, I think that's going to be very important. With that, thank you, Carol, and thank you very much for your time. You're very generous for your insights. And yeah, on behalf of all the viewers, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you. Back to you, Joe.
Thanks, Michael. And thanks, Carol. And thank you for watching the Vision by Protiviti interview. On behalf of Michael Pang and Carol Lee, I'm Joe Cornick. We'll see you next time.